Well, hi there, everybody. You're traveling with Jack, and as I always say, my heavenly wife, Pam. And we're out and about today in Southern Oregon on a Sunday afternoon. Not a lot going on. I did some hiking yesterday, had a little lunch at a place you might want to check out here sometime called Sandwich. If you check our website here, though, or our YouTube channel, I actually have a review of Sandwich on there under the restaurant playlist. But anyway, it's a great place, and that's beside the point. But anyway, I took a little drive over to the campus of Southern Oregon University. And I will tell you, this is just a beautiful campus here. You can see off in the distance, you have great views of the mountains. It's mid-October, starting to get a little bit of fall color around here. Now, did I mention it's mid-October? It's the year 2020. It's the middle of the pandemic. The pandemic. The pandemic. The pandemic. Yeah, I know. It's a broken record, isn't it? And that's what strikes me as just how different our world is. And you just wonder, is it ever going to return? And you know, I've heard some people say, well, I hope it doesn't go back the way it was. It's like, really? I don't know. There's some things that I wish would come back. And this is one of those things. Again, this is a beautiful college campus. The middle of October. The parking lots outside of these are some government cars that stay here are empty. I noticed the theater building, empty and quiet. No students around at the library. Nobody at the science building. And yes, I know it's a Sunday afternoon, but usually on a Sunday afternoon on a college campus, you'd still have students out enjoying the day. You'd probably see them on the lawns and such here, studying or just visiting with one another. And that's not the case anymore. Let's walk down through here and see. I've never actually walked around much on this campus. I did come to their, in fact, when Pam was still alive, one of the first things we did, we came to see their college football team play. It's I think they're Division III, something like that. So even all of their athletics are shut down here too. Now I know some of the major conferences are playing football and doing their thing. But here, that's not the case. Look at that. I don't know if that's like a bike, or yeah, the bike racks all empty. Just very, very quiet. It is just a strange new world that we've entered. And who would have thought that back in March, when they were telling us, okay, we're gonna flatten the curve and when things get better, we'll kind of go back to business as usual. Wow, I'm hearing talk now, and you don't know who knows what to believe anymore. There's some saying this could go well into 2021 and maybe even 2022. And we have to ask ourselves, how will places like this look after another year, 2 years of being shut down like this? I just don't know. So again, I just wanted to kind of give you a little look around. Probably maybe some of you though live in towns with major universities and you already know about how it looks to see a once thriving and active campus just dead as a doornail. But of course, this is, our public schools. It's the same thing. Kids in a large part of the country aren't allowed to go to school. Some parts of the country they are. Here in Oregon, for the most part, they're not. And it's kind of odd because Oregon, we have some of the lowest infection rates in the nation. I looked the other day, I think it's like 0.08% of 1% of the population has ever been infected with it. And it's bad, don't get me wrong, okay? Don't start jumping on me there. We have, I think it's 4.3 million people and like 36,000 cases since March. That's not how many active cases there are now, that's the total cases since March. And then the total number of fatalities is like 675. Again, that's since March, out of a population of 4.3 million people. I don't know, does it make sense? If you say it doesn't make sense, you're going to get attacked. If you say it does make sense, you're going to get attacked. That's one thing we've learned in the pandemic. Whatever your opinion is, somebody's going to tell you it's wrong. Whatever my opinion is, somebody's going to tell me it's wrong. But I do think what I see here is a little bit wrong too. Just sad. My prayer is someday it will come back. Maybe. Who knows? Wouldn't it be strange if maybe after we leave this earth, somebody comes back and this campus has remained empty for, say, 100 years, and it just looks like an old ruins and museum. Let's hope that's not the case. And I just noticed it said on that banner there, Southern Oregon University since 1872. Well, will there now be a dash after that 1872 that says 1872 to 2020? Well, I guess when you think about that, they always say the most important thing is, what did you do in the dash? So I sense this was probably a pretty cool place when it was active and thriving. Again, just spouting off a few thoughts here. Curious what some of you think. I know you all, no, probably better not say that. Holy cow, we'll start a war, an online war, people arguing about this thing, okay? But again, I guess I'm done. Just thought I'd check you up. I didn't have much else going on today. Be sure and tell your friends, your neighbors, your family members that we'd love for them to subscribe to our channel, Traveling with Jack and Pam. We have lots of fun travel videos. We have restaurant videos, cooking videos. Of course, I also do grief support videos. I'm now at 1 year since Pam passed. And I've also got a podcast if you'd like to listen to that sometime. It deals more with life in general and how to navigate things when you've had loss, not necessarily of a spouse, but also maybe another loved one or a job or things like that, okay? So I hope you guys have a great day. And you know what? We're going to work hard on making it a better tomorrow, okay? Bye now.